Hello and welcome. This is 1 million views and I am Jidechi. Right here on the show, we get to have conversations about things that affect our everyday life. And today on the show, we will be discussing sports betting and Forex. Would you consider this a form of investment or is it just strictly gambling? Try to put money and make money out of it. What's your general view of this?
I think the total money I lost at that time was about 7 million naira. That was far back, late 2020, early 2021. The one I did after was just last year. I traded myself and I made money. How? I went to learn. Nobody learns sports betting.
No, I disagree.
Actually, I disagree.
What is it to learn? The only thing you can learn in sports betting is how to pick. Or someone teaching you, okay, GG means go, NG means no.
That is not
1 times 2 or 1 and 2 means
that's not
either team wins.
About the prediction, right? Now, if you see a lot of guys gathering, arguing, some people can tell you the kind of goal that was scored 5 years ago, right? These guys have studied it. They know how the way it's played.
Those things are actually not applicable in sports betting.
It's applicable.
If you play bet well, this is from experience.
Yeah.
Throughout my 100 level, 200 level, pre-degree, before, I think I stopped betting in maybe 400 level when I was in school. That should be like 2015. I was betting actively between 2009.
You bet your school fees?
How bad. But I bet part of my school fees. But I used to win though. Not always, but it's more money, sha. Between 2009 and 2015, I was betting actively, like I was very active betting. The thing is that you cannot go into this thing with, let's say, I need to learn this particular skill, I need to know how to, I need to know this is what they played in so years.
Tend to disagree.
Football. Let me tell you something.
Okay, now you're sticking to football. Okay, now it's very important.
To predict football. You can't predict a game of football with, yes, every team or every game has an history, no doubt. But football also is to form.
Exactly.
Okay.
Not always.
Yes.
There is history, there is form.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day,
that's the thing now. We are learning at this point. And that's why I actually disagreed with you.
It's not a skill to learn.
No,
now.
it is a skill. And this is why I actually disagree with you. I mean, I've not done so much of Forex that I would say I have so much knowledge of that aspect. But for sports betting, I would say I have knowledge. Not because... no, let's stop with it. Not because I have done it alone, but because I work within the industry. I work in sports, and I understand that for somebody who has knowledge of, say, football, it's not the same as somebody who has knowledge of basketball.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
You need to learn. It's not the same as... There's somebody I know on Twitter, she's very popular for being a tennis bet punter. That is a skill.
No, there are people like that. There are people that is just basketball. So that's why I actually choose to disagree that you tell... So it's like, I mean, from the knowledge I have of betting, it's not the same in terms of the market for football and the market for tennis. These are things you need. You can't just carry your money and say, I think it's the same risk you will be making if you're going to just carry your money and go into Forex today. Yes,
Imagine I tell you, take your money and go play rugby games. You would not do that.
Why would I do that?
Exactly, because you've not learned the market. You've not learned how it works. At that
Learning
point,
the market is different from having the skills. In Forex, you must be able to read currencies.
You have to read currencies.
In Forex, you read currencies, you study currencies.
And so I study the players
in
and
Forex.
I study the team.
It's the same thing.
And there is something they call buy limit, sell limit.
Good.
In Forex. When you are looking at a trade and at that particular time you know it's not safe for you to go into that trade, but you want to place it. What you do, you can buy limits where you set a limit that until the market gets to this limit, that is when you should buy.
That's why I have different options.
It is a skill.
One goal or two goals.
Personally, I do think Forex should also count as betting because everything you're saying is literally the same thing I'm saying for sports betting.
Forex is not luck.
I can't play
Sports betting is luck.
I know the game of cricket, but I can't say I want to go and put my money in cricket. Reason because I don't know what it is like to bet on cricket. I might know forms, yes, but these are different options from your regular football that everybody knows. And that's why I say, at that point, you need to study to learn how it works for a different sport. That is you trying to get a skill on betting. And when you've known, you've gained a skill. It's the same. It's the same thing.
I say it's
That's you still not win your money. That's you still not win your money.
No, it can't win. No, I think. I mean, what makes people different is the fact you know to an extent. Now, one thing we've been able to agree on is the fact that as much as you know all, you lost money. The person that lost you money at some point still lost you the money he did.
Yes.
Even though he had his knowledge of Forex.
He did not lose it to Forex.
What did he lose?
That's something for another day.
My hard-earned money.
I want to assure you that person did not lose all of
thing.
that money to trading.
It's not by force I lose all my money in bet now.
He did not lose
I'll
all of
just
that
use
money
100 or
to
200
trading.
naira.
I mean, there are some Forex traders that, yes, they make you believe they trade.
Yeah.
But they actually don't.
No, but this one, I was actually seeing the account, right?
Oh,
Because
God.
I was watching the account. See, I think the problem here is because of a lot of people have abused this betting. Like, any person on the streets can just go and bet and they lose money almost every day. But in Forex, probably, maybe not everybody dive into it.
Really
So people now
go
feel like,
into it, yeah.
for Forex, looks like the tush guys.
Also the
actually
fact we're dealing
trade
with
Forex.
finance and
Finance.
sports.
A lot of people
That's
actually
Sport
trade
is something a
Forex.
lot of people are associated with. Finance, it's not something for everybody. I think that's also another
Exactly. So
reason.
then I feel like Forex is
People
tush,
actually do
bet is not
Forex a
tush.
lot. A lot of
No,
people
but I'm
actually
saying,
do
I'm
Forex.
saying, but the way he said the fact that somebody on the street can just do it, I think is also the fact that a lot of people can relate to sports than they can relate to how many people want to start calculating mathematics and how currency works. And so I think that's why it's not like the population.
But you
of
can look into Chelsea.
You can look into Chelsea, you can predict that. Look
I
like
look
Chelsea is
into Man
not
City.
like look like Man U is not informed this season. Look like say Man City go flog
Is
am.
that day that Man U will win?
How many people really knows what's going on with CBN
Exactly.
or what First Bank are doing? But they are in Nigeria. They know what is happening at Manchester United. I think that's one of the reasons why it looks like
so
the
there are
whole
some people that are
world.
not even interested in football at all.
Yeah, sure.
No, here's the thing we are saying. In terms of associating,
Yes, I
the
agree.
number that tends to associate with sports is far greater than the number that will
Yes,
associate
yes,
with
you're correct.
finance. And that's why it looks like everybody's betting, is doing sports betting as opposed to everybody is getting involved with Forex. I think that's where the reason is. Sports is something that people easily
Yes, that's
relate
right.
to. So that's basically that thing.
So please just agree.
That's
We are all gambling here.
Oh, you
Now,
say one is good gambling, one is bad gambling.